Hey bass, this is a rundown of King's Fiddlers by Keith Sharp. Really, really cool tune. And if you watch the cello video, it is the same notes, but it's going to be an octave higher on the cello. I'm going to stress the same thing that I did in the cello video with this one, which is the most important notes you play on this piece are the ones that you don't play. It's your rests, actually. Make sure that when you're practicing this one that you're really practicing with a metronome and staying true to the quarter rests as they come along the music. My tips are to make sure that I would actually listen to this piece once a day. I would listen to the publisher recording that you could find like on any of the publishing websites that actually carry this tune, and listen to that with the music in front of yourself. That way you're watching the music and listening to it at the same time, so you're really getting how your part fits in with all the others. After doing that, I would get out the metronome and I'd practice and just start from the beginning even, or practice different measures that have string crossings. I address that in the cello video as well. For you, it's not so much D to G string crossings, those do happen, but it's also D to A string. Those are the string crossings that might get actual bass players, just in the sense of like notes and where they are. So the last thing is the dynamic range in this piece. We go all the way as soft as piano and all the way loud as fortissimo. This is a really, really huge range. Use bow speed, not bow weight, to really carry that through. And bear in mind, when you get to 45 and it's fortissimo, you're only going to use probably about that much bow to really get that in there. So you can really add some bow weight to the note. And it's not going to be a lot of bow per note, because in measure 9, the instructions say sempre staccato, which means always staccato. And so that articulation that you set up in measure 1 through measure 8 carries through the entire piece. So you're really going to have more of a marcato style bowing, where it's short and detached all the way through the piece, even in the soft piano dynamics that you have at measure 29 and measure 21. It's going to be still detached and light. So I have my metronome set at 120 beats per minute. That is the performance tempo for this piece. If in your own practice, if you have to start at a slower tempo to get all the rhythms and rests correct, start there and build yourself up to 120 beats per minute. So there's my metronome, and here's the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and there you have it. Really, really cool, fun piece. Like I said, the rests are what make your part really fun and really challenging at the same time. Make sure that you're really solid on your notes 33 to the end, especially because that's where the music really starts to build into this very intricate climax where each part is doing something entirely different. And so cello and bass really need to hold the fort down with their rests, so the violin 1, violin 2, and violas can do their parts, and it really just comes together quite well when everyone's playing the rhythms correctly. As always, happy practicing and good luck.